Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the returner elects to fair catch it. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
29 Philly, 2-9.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. And the same runner's got it again. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. When you think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
He hands it off from the gun. Now it's second down here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass this time. And he fires the football to the right side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
On third down, he drops to throw, and he's going to launch it deep again. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Across the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Now the offense is set up for this short field. QB decides to keep it here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense. But they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Keeping it on the ground here. Fights through a tackle. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang. They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The back's got it. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll run it here. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Flanagan. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Dogs! Strong game by this quarterback. They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. The PAT is no good. Wow. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chang. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with his sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And this one's going to be spotted down just outside the 40-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Flanagan. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Yeah, you know, this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Quarterback flashing the speed and that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Breaking free at the 35. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the sack. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play.
Boy, he comes up just short of his 1st down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the 1st down, but he gives them a chance.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he finds his target. He has the 1st.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up a 1st down. This could cost them.
The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Flanagan. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
The shotgun running play call. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your play. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here, they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the defense look slow that time.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Chang. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. And he pulls in the catch. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's...
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Pass hauled in inside the 15. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To the air, it's Flanagan. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a deep shot here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to pass. It's Flanagan. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chang. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Always looking to throw. And he lofts it deep over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Flanagan. Pressure is coming. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Inside the 40 now. And he picks up the 1st down. Tackled at the 32.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And here's the handoff. Got space, looking to score. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And he doesn't make it. The try is stopped short, but there is a flag on the field. So let's see what that's about. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. toss it to the right side. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
2nd down and long from the 9-yard line. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Stiff arms the man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 45. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass here. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that one?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. 21. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that will pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half versus this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And now the running back's got it again. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's past the marker and still going. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Flanagan. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, look out. The football is free. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. They jump in front here in the 4th. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will not get there. The defense stops him, and so the lead is still 1. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield, it's Flanagan. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? And they hand it off to the back. He shreds the tackle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. They're going to fake it. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And that pass attempt will fall incomplete. The fake doesn't work. Well, they gambled there, but it doesn't pay off. Passing up on the 3 points. Might regret that. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Heading left after the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Back to pass. It's Flanagan. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly talented wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing the football.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And here we go. It comes down to this. A field goal attempt in the final seconds to win it. Oh, it's no good. The CFB journey ends with that missed kick. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.